took cuts really, really well. They scored 2 goals, but yeah, we spoke in the halftime, so yeah, don't give up. So if we score 1 goal, we will be in game, and unfortunately we scored earlier in the second half, and after, you know, we have 1 chance with Bowen, we miss a penalty. Yeah, for result, and 1 more week, 1 more game with our people at home. I assure you something, we'll be sold out in the stadium, I promise you. And we'll do the best performance possible to win the game and win the title.
Is that the most important thing today for you, the fact it's still in your hands?
No, absolutely. When you arrive, it would be perfect to win today, but West Ham is fighting for Europa League, have made an incredible season, so it's so complicated to attack them and play against them, so difficult. And yeah, it's in our hands, that's good.
First half, if West Ham were very good, were you not quite at your best first half?
I don't have the feeling we play bad, maybe not create a lot of chances, but enough, clear there, and they put a lot of players, so Antonio go close to Rodri, so it's so difficult. The defense so deep, and they are a top side, but I think we played a really good performance.
It's another penalty gone. It's a poor record, unfortunately, penalty takers for you. Is that something you need to look at?
I don't have that feeling. This season, Riyadh was extraordinary. We scored a lot of penalties.
In general, others, not Riyadh.
Last season.
Other players, yeah.
Yeah, I went in 50 years ago too, so I don't know. So this season we were good in the penalties. Riyadh he's incredible good taker, took a responsibility, we miss it. Next game is going to score.
I saw you at the end as well, having a little wrestle with Mikel Antonio. Was that a sign of the problems he gave you, in a nice way?
Well, he goes to the gym every day, this guy. He's so strong. He's really, really strong. Yeah, but I want to congratulate especially Fernandinho, Laporte. They struggled a lot these 2-3 days to be there. They play in difficult conditions. They were not fit 100%, and handle Antonio is not easy, and they were brilliant. And he's not injured, so it's a good turn for in 1 week.
He still seems very relaxed, though. Is that simply because it is in his team's hands with 1 game to play?
Definitely. I think he'll be proud of his players. You know, 2-0 down to find a way to come back. There was so much pressure on them at half-time. But they found a way. They showed they're champions, played a really good second half and could have won the game. And obviously, I think that makes a huge point. You know, he said about go home, do it in front of their fans. You know, that's a beautiful thing, I think, as a player, as a coach, to see that body of work you put in over 10 months come to fruition and celebrate with your fans. I don't think it gets any better than that.
But from a Liverpool point of view now, if they can win and win well at Southampton on Tuesday, and we can throw the Steven Gerrard effect in as well at the Etihad, that's all they can do is try the pressure that Owen's talking about, just try and apply it for that final day.
Yeah, I don't think any Liverpool fan expected it to almost have a new lease of life or a new, ability to go and win the league again. Now, it's still obviously in City's hands. They've got a home game against Aston Villa. You'd expect them to win it 9 times out of 10. However, if Liverpool do beat Southampton, all of a sudden it cranks it up a little notch more pressure. We saw it last time when it went really close, down to the wire, when, of course, we were talking earlier on in the show about Sergio Aguero scoring. I mean, they needed the 93rd or 94th or 96th minute, whatever it was, when Aguero scored that against QPR, who were already down or relegated. So, stranger things have happened. Villa aren't a bad side. You throw in the Steven Gerrard effect. The pressure will definitely be on. But first of all, on Tuesday, Liverpool have to do their job.
Yeah, so now City look at that game. And unlikely as it is, but it's still a 2-horse race. If Southampton were to win the game, everyone talks about the top of the table, City could win the league on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I just think the way Liverpool play, and you'd expect them to go and win there. With Ralph and the way his teams play, they always can try and come after you. They press that, they can win big, but they can lose big as well. If they lose big, all of a sudden, then, that's another layer to this whole thing. But I expect Liverpool to go and win the game against Southampton.
Just really, really interesting what team Jurgen Klopp plays. He'll be forced to, not play a couple of the big hitters because they're injured. And then it just depends how strong he goes. But now there's a chance again. He's going to have to probably go stronger than he was thinking with the Champions League final in mind.
I think we need to lie down after all that.
Definitely.
We are exhausted. And guess what? There is still one very important game.